And welcome back to the 10-7 show with Tara Goose and myself.
Hello.
What's up, y'all?
It's Sunday, August the 29th,
Yes, it's the
2021.
end of
Right?
August. That's
Jeez.
crazy.
Right.
Maybe I need to sit up straight in my chair. I was
Second summer in a
slouching and stuff.
pandemic.
Yes.
Yeah, second summer of the pandemic, and we kept doing the show. We continued to do things. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day that said, we're lucky and blessed to have been able to hold on to employment during the pandemic. Like so many people
Yeah.
lost their jobs, or
Absolutely,
the job
absolutely.
shut down, or whatever the case may be, and
Yeah.
Yep.
was able to make things happen regardless. So thanks for that. But how I like to start off every show. I like to start off every show by saying, "How y'all been?"
We're good. I'm just like super tired. I don't know. I
Yeah.
cannot wait to go to bed tonight.
Yeah. I think I
Everybody
got
tired.
the Sunday night blues,
The Sunday night blues, work Monday morning. That
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, that type stuff. But
Yeah, I know
How are you
those.
guys?
Ugh,
I'm good.
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it together. My allergies. I think you know what. We was putting burgers on the grill, and I think I still smell the grill.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
Probably,
God bless you.
you probably smell it in my shirt.
Yeah. So
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to get my allergies together, but I'm all
That will do it. It does get in your clothes. It gets in your hair.
right.
Oh, bless you, honey.
Thank you. I'm trying, y'all. I was trying to get it together before start time, but
Oh,
my body
we
said
know.
That's all right.
It's all good. Listen, the whole world got allergies. You're
Right.
fine.
Exactly.
Ugh, excuse me. I'm not used to. Y'all making me sleepy now. All right.
Yeah.
I know, it's like so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy thing. Sheena says, "Bless you."
Thank you, Sheep.
I'm assuming she was talking to just you and maybe not all of us, giving us all blessings, but
She
be
meant
nice,
us all. Don't even try it. She meant us all. Thank you.
You know how we start things around here. We started all off with what the everybody's favorite part of the show, and y'all know what
Yep.
part
Right.
of the show that
Would
is.
you rather?
That is the would you rather portion of the show, and who's got it?
I have the first one.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and take a stab at it.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to put it up like this because I got something going on.
Right.
So, all right. So here we go. Would you rather be able to change shape or move stuff with your brain?
Move stuff with my brain.
Move stuff in my brain.
Move stuff
Totally.
from my brain for sure.
Totally.
What am I
Yeah.
change- what am I going to change shape for? You said change shape, right?
Yeah. So like, what if I could like turn myself into the president's desk, and I could be in there in the Oval Office?
Nah, you know what
listening
goes
to
on
music?
underneath that
Like
desk?
shape
Nah.
I'm good.
He said, "You know
Nah.
what goes on underneath
I ain't
that
putting my face up under that. Nah.
desk."
Nah.
We might find out some of the world's greatest mysteries.
right?
That's true. You just gonna be listening. I can dig it.
Right. And then I can hold ransom.
So you're
for
changing
what I-
yourself into a desk.
Yeah, I could change shape into anything. It didn't say what. So, I could be in some of the most secret meetings disguised as a table.
So you want to be at the resolute death? That's what they call it.
The
right?
resolute desk. That's what it's called. Yep. Well,
President
she said anything.
Brain.
She can change into anything.
She said, "Brain, I'd move my body
But not the
into
linguistic
someone
death.
else."
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me
Yep.
mute our microphone.
Tyra's struggling over there.
I am.
Leslie said she want the brain power. She would move her body fat onto someone else.
Good one, Leslie. I like it.
Oh,
Why you
yeah,
just can't
that's
remove it? Why
clever.
you gotta give it to somebody else?
Because she's giving like that. She
So
wants to
kind.
be
So
she wants to be nice, be kind to others. Don't give it to me though. I got enough.
y'all ready for the next
Listen,
one?
that would be cool if you'd be able to do fat transfers with your mind and give everybody big
Right?
boobs.
I
Yep,
transfer my
exactly.
fat
I
to
can share. I got plenty to go
You
around.
can't. No, you can't share.
Ah! No, you can't share. He said no.
Okay. All right. You ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Would you rather have access to all the music ever written, but no way to play it, or be able to play any piece of music ever written on any instrument, but never be able to listen to any music again.
Damn.
Wait a minute.
Right?
Wait.
That's hard.
Wait,
No, that's
You can
weird.
play
Read
it.
that again.
Okay.
I can play it on any
She asked me
instrument.
to read it again.
All right.
Would you rather have access to all the music ever written, but no way to play it, or be able to play any piece of music ever written on any instrument, but never be able to listen to any music again?
That's a tough one.
I would say be able to
So,
play any music on any instrument.
Okay.
but you can hear the music that you're playing while you're playing it, right?
Probably
It
not. I'm assuming no.
It says you can't listen to any
So
music
how are you playing
again.
music and you can't
Yeah,
hear it?
I
so I'm
mean,
like,
you
Well,
hear
I
it.
mean, Beethoven was deaf, right?
right.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
could hear music. So
He couldn't
I
hear
would,
the
I
music,
would
but maybe he
play.
could feel the vibration.
I would play. I would be the play one where you can play anything, but can't hear it because at least maybe I'll be able to get paid for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
on
what I'm
Jimmy
at too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'd be like, I'd be a phenomenon.
Yeah,
How about you, Tara?
I think I would want to have access to it, because just because I can't play it on anything doesn't mean I can't find somebody else who can't play it.
That's true.
That's true.
Why are you having such a hard time? Would you rather have access to all the music ever written but no way to play it?
Yeah.
Just because I can't
Okay,
play it,
you
doesn't
in
mean
a
somebody else can.
Gotcha.
Well, if you have no way to play it, then you can't.
Yeah,
play it
that
either.
person is not a resource either.
Well,
if you have no way
right.
to play it.
I'd find a resource. That's my
Right.
answer.
Okay.
She's taking the goose route.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
Right.
I am.
Yeah, just,
Yes, I am.
I'll be the one to play it. I'm gonna play it on the piano, the trumpet,
Yeah.
trombone, guitar, whatever.
Yeah, I'd rather play. And you can play anything, any instrument.
Right, John?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
What y'all doing
What
over
y'all
there?
doing over there?
So, I got a tattoo on Monday,
Oh,
and
word?
Oh. Okay.
and it itches like a son of a gun.
Tattoos are always best looking when they're healing.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They're like 3D. That's
yeah,
always dope. You usually want them to stay looking like that, but they don't.
I wouldn't
right.
know anything about that. I
You
have
have any?
zero.
Well, you know what?
zero.
I keloid just a little bit, so my tattoos are raised just a hair.
Really?
So
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I still got that kind of raised 3D look.
Oh, cool.
Like I can feel my tattoos.
That's
Oh, wow.
He's special.
I can.
I can imagine mine.
Well, you don't have any.
I know.
Can't really feel mine. Just a little bit. I can feel.
I don't have any.
Nah. Like I can
All right,
feel.
you ready to
like-
move on?
but I can't
They
really-
want-
Yeah, let's go.
Take what?
Take the thing about the newlyweds.
All right. Let me see.
Oh, is it Dear 10-7? What are we doing?
Yeah, it's our time. So we have a
Well,
special
it's
episode for
before
you
we do
guys
that,
today.
it's the newlyweds who build their people
Oh.
who didn't show up to their wedding.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
okay.
That's right. Terry, you just told me about it and I forgot.
Clearly,
about
y'all didn't read my show notes. Clearly.
Listen,
it. I did.
I was struggling today.
I
I'm
know,
still
I
here.
know.
So this was
All
the
right.
article.
It was in the New York Times, but
Right.
we heard it other
Right.
places too.
Right.
Okay.
So newlywed sends $240 bill to guests who were no-shows for their wedding. The honeymoon's over for a pair of newlyweds who were so steaming mad at wedding no-shows, who originally RSVP, yes, that they slapped them with a $240 bill to cover their costs.
Mhm.
The bold move sparked a heated online debate over whether the couple's massive missive was tacky or totally justified.
Right back.
The no-shows were giving a payment due date of 1 month from August 18th invoice sent by the once anonymous newlyweds whose Royalton Negril Resort and Spa wedding in Jamaica apparently cost $120 a head. The resulting wedding bill, originally posted to the groom's Facebook, put the guilty parties on blast. The invoice is being sent to you. This invoice is being sent to you because you confirmed seats at a wedding reception during the final head count. A note at the bottom of the hashtag petty post reads, because you didn't call or give us proper notice that you wouldn't be in attendance, this amount is what you owe us for paying for your seats in advance. You can pay via Zelle or PayPal. Please reach out to us and let us know which method of payment works for you. Thank you. Of course, the Twitterati had a field had a field day with determining their level of outrage versus support for the brazen couple. When reached for comment, the groom admitted that yes, he got a little petty, but I am not some trifling person who was going to bill somebody. The groom stressed that it's not about money. He and his new bride were merely hurt and felt disrespected by the no-shows, and their hard-earned dream wedding was more than 100 attendees. 4 times we asked, are you available to come? Can you make it? And they kept saying yes, he said. We had to pay in advance for Jamaica. That was the destination wedding. However, at the final head count, they realized not everyone kept their word. No one told me or texted me.
Hey, we can't make it.
Hey, we can't make it, groom said. That's all. I was asking, why you tell me you can't? Why didn't you tell me you couldn't make it? I would have understood, but you told me nothing. But then let me pay for you and your plus ones. 4 people became 8 people. I took it personally.
So basically, long story half long. You didn't get it. A bunch of people but here's the thing. Anybody who has planned a wedding, right?
Yeah.
You know people are gonna RSVP and they're gonna say that they're coming and then they don't show, or their plus one doesn't show for whatever reason. That's to be expected when you're planning any event, right? So for him to charge people or try to charge people, I get it. But at the same time,
that's the risk you take.
Going into it, that's the risk you take. You know, you might have to eat
right
a couple $100 for people who don't show up. And it's not, I don't think it was intentional. I think maybe the circumstances, I mean, like you said, maybe people weren't working, so then they couldn't afford to take me and my spouse to go to Jamaica to go to your destination wedding or whatever the case may be. I get it. I think it was done in haste. Maybe sit down and think about this for 5 minutes. And then also, how is it going to affect your friendships going forward?
That's what I was going to say. Suppose they were like, man, I'm not giving you nothing.
Right. Is that going to be the end of y'all's relationship?
Exactly.
Probably.
And then whose friend was it?
Right. Was it the groom or the bride? Because then I'll be looking at you like, I told you not to invite that. And I don't like his wife anyway.
Well, I could say we had a very similar story with our wedding. We had a destination wedding.
We were there.
However, right.
We were in it.
However, we planned our wedding a year in advance. We set up a payment plan for everyone. So we didn't actually pay per plate.
Right.
We didn't pay for people's plane tickets. And we didn't pay for people's hotel, but we had a plan set up for everybody to get on a payment plan and play and pay. So what my story in particular is, it was one person that was supposedly in my bridal party that was supposed to be in my wedding, and I had no idea that this person was not coming. This person actually never told me. The travel agent ended up telling me. Yes.
I don't think so.
We wanted to talk about this off the show because I feel like I didn't know that, Tyra.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why.
Y'all probably forgot, but y'all.
Well, that's why we had to change planners at the last.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Right. It's a whole big. So was I upset? Absolutely. And what happened was, this person that was supposed to go had an agreement with somebody else to stay in a room which took their price down.
I
Never even
remember
told the other person that they wasn't coming. So
now
we
it's
had to
coming
do
back to me.
all this finagling on the back end to keep
Right.
the other person from having to pay all this money because
Mm-hmm.
somebody dropped out. I mean, and
But I didn't
never
care.
said a word. Right? It was
Mm-hmm.
first of all, it was devastating for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why couldn't you oh, Sheena said, I remember. Right. Sheena was there. Why, if you could have at least told me, I
Right.
understand that, times is hard. Why let the travel agent tell me?
Yeah,
Right.
because that's
And
even malicious from the beginning.
right. So that means you knew you wasn't coming and you was
And
just
the thing
gonna
about it
ghost
is,
me.
like, if it's your friend, if it's your true blue friend, and they come to you and say, I legitimately can't afford it, you can't be mad at that.
Exactly. And that's what that was it was like that with our wedding. A lot of people that we really, really loved couldn't afford to make it. You know what I mean? And we understood and that was okay. But
Mm-hmm.
this was just our choice. And if we
Mm-hmm.
had to do it again, I would have chose to do the same thing. Did I send this individual an invoice? No. Should I had sent that individual an invoice? Absolutely. Because this
Yeah.
person screwed everybody.
Yeah.
Screwed everybody. I mean, we had to
Mm-hmm.
switch rooms. It was so crazy at the last minute. But the one
Yeah.
thing you gotta know is whatever will go wrong can go wrong.
Oh yeah,
It ended up being really nice.
but the
I
show
never
must
sent
go
that
on.
person
The
an
show
invoice.
must go on. Mm-hmm.
However, I have not spoken to that person, and I
Right.
reached out even after the wedding. Never
Oh,
heard
okay.
a word from that person,
Are
and
you
we,
serious?
yep, we getting ready to be married 4 years. Haven't heard a peep.
Wow, that's
Not
rough.
a
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry, nothing. Just
Yeah.
disappeared.
So some of the
No,
comments that really sucks. But
I
some of the
didn't get I didn't
comments,
get
people.
I didn't get a chance to say anything about it yet.
Oh, go ahead,
No,
babe.
go
I
ahead.
was
Go ahead, Justin.
I was letting her do her thing. She was putting it out there. She was holding it down. But I was going to say that that concept of sending the invoice for a no show is is actually not like a new thing or foreign. I remember reading an article about this about 8 9 years ago about you know the proper etiquette of sending someone an invoice that didn't show up that RSVP to your wedding
Right.
because in most of the time in wedding you're paying per plate or you're
Per
paying
plate.
for a
Right.
certain amount of plates and
Oh
if you don't
yeah,
show up you still got to pay it.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: when you get married, I remember us getting married. I'm sure when y'all got married, y'all had a grump. Every people have a great time. For 9 times out of the people having a great time at their own wedding,
Right.
right? If you are thinking about somebody that didn't show up to your wedding while you're in your wedding and it gets you so mad that you've recovered the next day and then you think about it and you're like, I'm going to send them a bill.
Yeah, that's petty.
Like,
yeah.
come on, man.
I was
And
trying to
I
catch the plane after my wedding.
right,
I ain't care about
Well, they
nothing.
were already
right,
at their honeymoon.
Yeah,
right.
So
yeah.
We did a wedding moon. So like, but it was
Yeah.
like it was a great time. Every single person had a good time. I mean, it
mhm.
was like one of the best times ever. But I did not send an
Be nice,
invoice.
Tina.
She said I got one, but it's not on paper. I did not. And let
Tina,
me
be
tell you
good.
though, let me put a caveat in my story.
Okay.
I think what he did was petty because I could have done the same thing, but I was like, you know what? It is what it is, and just moved on. This
Right.
same person a few years earlier was supposed to be getting married, right? I was supposed to be in their wedding. I went to David's Bridal, brought my dress, which is still hanging in my closet right now, that I probably can't get my butt into. But and then they canceled their wedding. Never once did I ask this person for money for
For
the
money
dress that I
bag.
paid for.
Oh my
But
God.
then a few years later, you flip the script on me and ghost me before my wedding. And this is not like just somebody that I know. This is somebody I had known
For
since
a long
probably
time.
like a long time, at
Yeah.
least more than
You
10
sell that
years.
dress.
Yeah.
More than 10 years.
Well, it's true what they say. You find out who your friends
Yeah.
You find
are
out who your
when you
real
get
friends are.
married and when you're having a baby.
Yeah,
You really find out
weddings
who
and
your friends
funerals.
are. Yep.
Weddings and funerals will expose people for who they really are.
Yep.
When I read that article a while back about sending somebody an invoice, it made me think. It made me think about something. If you're in someone's wedding
Hmm.
and they get divorced within like the first 5 or 10 years, should they owe you some money?
Absolutely, it's like
Well, I don't necessarily know. I mean,
I
you
mean,
because
if we're going
what
by
do
the
you
thought
what do
of
you what do
you
you
get
what
invoiced for not showing up,
No.
how are they like what are they paying you back for? You You gave them a gift. What do you spend $100 most on a gift? And it's
No.
5 years, what?
No, because you're supposed to do it because you're my man.
Right. You
Right.
do it. You give because you want to give.
You dig what I'm saying? And if I get divorced, you're gonna be there for me to cry on your shoulder, and then you're gonna be in my next wedding too. Because you my man.
Right.
Make sure the next one's cheaper though.
Right. The next,
Yeah,
the
you
next
just
one's gonna be,
We're gonna be there in ball shorts.
the next
Yep.
one's gonna be at the Justice of the Peace. All right.
There you go.
But
All right.
honestly, though, I mean, I could totally understand the anger of this couple. I could totally understand. Will they ever be friends with those people they send invoices to? Absolutely not. But honestly, I'm glad it happened. I'm glad the exposure happened so that I could see who was really on my side.
I don't
Right.
understand what they was eating for $250.
Yeah, what was they doing? Especially if they went away. Usually, destination weddings are a lot cheaper.
I've been to Catholic
So-
girl and ain't spent $250.
Oh
on
my
the plate.
god.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to find. Let me see. Did I screenshot it?
Yeah.
I tried to find a copy of the invoice, but
Right, 'cause
oh,
they
here it is,
paid
right
for-
here. Yeah, so it says
Okay.
I found a copy of it. Wedding, dinner, reception, no show. Unit price $120. Quantity 2. So total amount was $240.
Okay.
And then he
Okay.
writes in, this invoice is being sent to you because you confirmed seats at the wedding reception during the final head count. The
Right.
amount above is the cost of your individual seats because you didn't call or give us proper notice. Blah 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 blah. And then so that's what it was. $120 a head times 2.
Okay. I just
Yep.
think that's petty. Like if
It's
they had
petty.
a destination wedding, they didn't pay for hotels for everybody. They didn't. I can see
No.
if you paid for hotels, plane tickets, and
Yeah,
the
if you was paying
reception.
for all that
If I
for
paid
other
for all
people,
that,
you
heck
crazy.
yeah, I will send an invoice. But
Wait, and it wasn't
you gotta
destination
expect
wedding.
that. Yeah, they were in
Oh,
Jamaica.
they was in
Yeah, because I'm
Jamaica.
still confused. So did
They
this
went
person
Jamaica.
not even make the plane, or did they just come and not go to your wedding?
It doesn't say. It doesn't.
It doesn't say, but
It
I
just
don't.
said
I
that
don't
he
think they
invoiced them.
paid for wherever they were. Usually, there's like a wedding package included in the price of the bride and the groom.
Mhm.
And you have to expect the unexpected. I mean, the same thing happened to us. Plenty of people said they was gonna come,
And they
and
did.
they didn't come. But everybody told me. I think where it got hairy is when you just don't say nothing, and the travel agent had to end up telling
Yeah.
me this
Yeah,
person's not coming. I'm like, what?
That's
I was
pretty
so
raggedy.
caught off guard. Very
Mhm.
raggedy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
moving on, he was petty. And
Yeah.
for all of you out there that's getting ready to get married, please know that people going to say they're going to come, they're going to be in your corner. It's just like when you have a baby. Oh, girl, I can't wait. I'm a babysit. Blah, 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 blah. Child, you got like 3 people by the end of this whole.
I never said I was
Mom,
gonna
dad, and
do
grandma.
that.
And people be going, oh, well, please.
Yep.
Yep.
So
That's just life. He
anywho.
needs to get over it. But you're not going to be friends. Some people are done. You can forget
Yeah,
your
no.
friendship.
No. Yep.
Now if it was your boss, go ahead send that invoice.
Oh, yeah. And then you're going to mess
Send
around
that
and lose your
invoice.
jaw.
Like, yo, you owe me some bread, homie.
Right.
Tax free. Send it over.
So tell us what
Yeah.
y'all think in the comments. Was he petty for that? I think so. I think he was just. I
Just
think
a little.
he
Yo,
got
how
caught.
You know
I
what?
think
you have to
he was
be-
angry.
You know what?
Yeah, how
I
hurt?
think he was petty, but I think they did it not truly expecting payment, but would accept it if it came.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Probably.
I know I would.
I wish I had gotten. I wish I had gotten some payment, and I know that person's roommate. Wish they had got some payment.
You dig what I'm
as well.
saying? And for real, they could continue to go on and be friends if they cool like that. And then every once in a while, like, man, shut up. Where's my $250?
Right. You still owe me for.
Well, I bet not see you spending money on
You
nothing.
dig what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you bought a new car.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Where my 250 at?
Right.
Exactly.
When you
Exactly
get married,
right.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be
Still
like, okay,
not
yeah, I'm coming.
expecting payment, but will accept it if it comes.
Definitely will accept it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was angry and reacting too swiftly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I agree. I think that's
You had to
exactly
be-
what happened.
this couple had to be extremely hurt that this person did not come.
Yeah. It
Extreme
must
like
have
that.
been
It had to be because I mean, think like who was like yo. Anyway, all right, we already said all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Yeah. I
But,
think we need
but they
to.
said it was 4 people, right? It said it was 4 people.
Well, we don't know
Right.
the total number of people. You don't know
But
the
I
total.
agree. I
When
mean,
you
it's
said 8
hurtful,
people, that was
especially if
just
it's
an
somebody
example.
close to you or you thought was close to you. It's hurtful.
It is.
Now,
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
it's very
especially on
hurtful
family thing.
because you thought about this person enough to invite them to your wedding. That's to me, that's like an intimate thing. You don't invite everybody to things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
know?
true. It's
But
true.
the thing about it is, on the flip side of that, a lot of people think they are closer to you than you think they are and expect the invitation.
What happened?
She bothering me.
No, he so she bothered me. Let's
Bothering me.
move on to the next letter. You want me to read
Yeah,
the next
we
one?
need to move on. Well, that wasn't even one of the letters. That was just I want to
Yeah.
talk
Oh,
about this.
okay.
So
Yeah.
let's get into the actual Dear 10-7 letters. I'll take the
Oh,
first one
Lord.
if you guys want because it's kind of long.
All right, let me see. Hold on, because my okay, yeah, you could do that. I'll take the next one.
Okay.
My phone is acting up.
Ready?
Ready?
Okay. Dear 10-7, I'm a 40-year-old man with no children. My wife died in 2016, and we had a very happy relationship together for many years.
Oh.
About 3 months after she died, I met a wonderful lady. Let's call her Sarah. But Justin wants to call her what? Laverne?
Reby.
Reed.
Reby.
Okay. Who took my heart away. However, she had very strong religious convictions that I simply did not share. For a long time, she said that all we would be, or all we could be, was friends because of our differences. However, I fell in love with her, despite her insisting that we would only be friends. In the meantime, I was introduced to another lady, we'll call her Jill, and we also initially agreed to be friends only. So for several months, I would hang out with Sarah 2 or 3 times a week and with Jill on different days, also 2 or 3 times a week. Working from home gave me so much time. I did not tell Sarah or Jill about the friendly relationship I had with the other. In my mind, I told myself that because we were only friends, I did not need to tell Sarah and Jill that I was spending time with both of them. I knew this would be a recipe for disaster, but I continued to see both of them regularly. I am very embarrassed to say that I was not honest with either of them. Okay, I will admit it, I had told numerous lies. As you may guess, Jill and Sarah eventually found out about each other. Sarah said we could no longer be just friends and that I had to choose. Jill basically said the same thing. The, the one I truly love is Sarah, although I care for Jill. However, to not hurt either one's feelings, I did not commit to either one. Sarah has blocked my emails, texts, and calls. Jill still tolerates me. I hate myself for all the mistakes I've made, and I simply cannot quit thinking about Sarah because I do still love her. I know that I cannot change the past, and I need to move forward. I made many mistakes, but that was in the past, and there's nothing I can do about them at this point. What do you guys recommend I do to mend my broken heart and possibly mend the break in my friendship with Sarah?
I don't know. Homie.
Nothing.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I have so many thoughts on this one, right?
All right, go
Okay,
ahead.
well,
Spill it.
please. He's
So,
waiting to hear.
Like, I don't know,
so
homie. Like,
first,
You done messed up.
the
But
first
how?
thing,
How did he
the
mess
first,
up?
here, the first mess up he did was by not. If he's only supposed to be just friends with the
Friends with
both
these
of them,
ladies. Mm-hmm.
you tell them about each other.
Well,
exactly.
that's true. Yeah,
You missed
absolutely.
an opportunity, brother.
Exactly.
You missed an opportunity. All
Mm-hmm.
right, I'm gonna just leave it at that. You
Let
missed
me
Yeah.
an
sue you real
opportunity.
quick.
Exactly.
Now, for them to turn around, or whenever, I don't know if it was Reby or Jill, to turn
Reed.
around and say, you have to choose one of us. You can't be just y'all friends. Like, how do you make
Yeah.
somebody say
Right.
you
You know
can't be?
why? I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead. I know what you're
Because
gonna say. Go ahead. Go ahead.
the whole time she thought that they were more than just friends.
Both of them.
How? No, I don't believe
Listen,
that.
like, babe, we say it all the time. He's her boyfriend. She not his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
I think he
You
led
dig
them
what I'm
to
saying?
believe that it was something more than just a friendship, or it was just
Right,
a friendship.
because he admitted to
Something
lying.
else. Ruth, he
Didn't
was
didn't
lying
the
to
women
them.
say they would like the
One of them
Reby
did.
was like we can only be
Reby
friends.
was like, we're never going to be more than friends because of their
Right.
different religious convictions.
Right.
Right.
Jill thought
Jill was
more.
like, whatever happens, I'll
Right.
roll with it.
But see, he admitted that he lied to them.
Yeah, but we don't know what he lied about. He could have been like,
Yeah,
I
but
cut my
Reby-
toenails yesterday.
he-
Don't worry
but
about it.
Reby is the one that he wanted.
Meanwhile, we changed
Right.
this woman's name.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, we don't actually
Reby-
know her real
but-
name,
But
so
Reby is the one that he wanted,
and still wants.
but
And-
she
and he
said
still
no, not
liked her.
never.
Right.
Yeah. And she was the one who blocked his calls and all that
She
stuff, right?
she has since blocked
So,
him.
homie,
She don't want nothing to do with
Dig
it.
Move
this.
on, bruh. Move on.
Jill is the answer.
I don't know if Jill's necessarily the answer because he might not look at Jill that way, or maybe he just didn't give Jill a fair chance because he was so engrossed with Reby.
He can't look at Reby that way because Reby don't want it because they difference of opinions with the
Yeah,
religious
But
conviction.
Jill is only in the picture because Reby didn't want to take
Exactly,
it further.
Right, exactly. So I mean,
Right,
I think
exactly.
I think
So if you
should
can't play
definitely-
your starters,
right.
you can go to your second string.
I think you should definitely move
God.
on. Kudos for still being friends with Jill, but if you don't want a relationship with her, then make that known, right?
Right.
And then
right.
Sarah Reby may change her mind and
Right.
double back. You know what I'm saying?
And,
So
and
if
stop,
she
and stop
does,
lying.
there's your chance.
Yeah,
Play
bro,
your part in
just
the friend zone, bro.
And stop lying. Stop
Yeah.
lying to
Just
folks.
tell the truth.
There's no need to lie because if y'all are just
Keep the lie
homies, then
alive.
yeah, I mean, I can't hang out today. I'm hanging out with my friend Jill.
Keep
So
the
there you
lie
go. But and if she says
alive.
who's Jill, Jill's my friend. Like you're my friend. It's that simple.
Right.
Like it's no need to lie.
Dig this.
It's
If
no-
you had told the truth the entire time, the worst case scenario is that you wind up in the situation that you're in now.
Mm-hmm. What you already had. So there you go.
Four words for you, brother. Keep the lie alive.
Whatever. And
Keep
you
the
gonna-
lie alive.
Whatever.
You're such a weirdo.
Okay.
All right,
Wait, we have a comment.
Okay, got a comment.
We got a comment on this one. Say what you mean what you say.
Yep.
If she/they said y'all was just friends, then it's her fault for catching feelings and getting
I agree.
mad when
That's
she
true.
found he had another. Absolutely.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
no.
true.
I totally agree. It's on her if she catch feelings and they only friends. But in
Right.
her mind, they were more
Right.
than friends. Do you want to?
Right.
And that's the whole catching feelings thing. And
Maybe
that's
she
what
thought-
she is with it.
Maybe she thought she was going to eventually convert over to her religion or something, and they was going to, you know, she might have created a whole fantasy in her mind.
I think if they were good enough.
I'm
What?
sorry. Go ahead. I was
No,
going to
I was
say I wouldn't. I'm not converting my religion for no person.
No.
Like religion I'm not going to get into this conversation, but religion is beyond people. So why would I convert a religion for a person?
We all, no matter what
People
religion
do
is,
it all
you
the
go far
time.
back as the same
We're
guy.
all from the same tribe.
Right.
People
Yeah,
do it all the
go
time.
further back. That's all.
Yeah.
They convert.
But I would.
religions
I mean,
like they
I think
love.
if Sarah Reby cared for him just a little bit, and she misses their friendship, I think she'll double back.
Yeah, she
I
just
know.
needs time to cool off.
Yeah.
Can we be friends again?
Yep.
Definitely.
They got a bigger, but if they're gonna really, you know, take it to the next level, they got a bigger issue that they need to handle, which is the whole. Because if he's never gonna accept whatever her religious things are, I mean, it's gonna be a problem, you know, always.
Or if
Right.
she doesn't accept what his religious
Right, it's gonna be a problem always. So maybe all of this was meant to be.
But they don't have
because
to. They don't have to.
class
Become,
anyway.
they don't have to get into a relationship. They just will rekindle their friendship so that he's not blocked. I mean, he could just call her and be like, "Hey, I was calling just to wish you a Merry Christmas." Like, I mean, I don't
He's like, I
know.
don't celebrate no Christmas.
Well, whatever.
Who knows?
Happy.
I mean, we don't know what
Christmas
they're
for the
Festivus.
rest of us. I don't know.
Right.
So
Right, so we got another comment.
Oh, we got another comment? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, here we go. Leslie said, he's 40, not 20. No games.
Right.
Out of here.
That's right. That's right. Stop
but
the
you
game.
know what though,
Stop
Leslie?
the line.
Some people don't ever stop playing games.
Tell me
8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. Some people do not stop playing games. So
Yeah.
Tell you
you know,
about
just
what?
depends on the person.
Games and everything.
Tell
Mhm.
you about what?
What?
You said, tell me about it. Tell you about
Oh,
what?
read the next letter.
Who plays games?
Read
Yeah,
the
let's
next
move on
letter.
to the next one.
I guess I'll read it. You want to read it?
I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. So here's our next Dear 107. This is our special night. We answering all y'all questions and all your letters. Okay.
We're trying
most.
All right. Well, practice the next one. All right. During COVID, my husband and I were in a pod with another couple.
What the hell is a pod?
Yeah. What is that?
We spent a ton of time they only hang out with each other.
Yeah.
Okay. We spent a ton of time together until I started noticing that my hubby and my so-called friend were getting a little too close. Confiding in each other and looking generally too smitten when we hung out. I've voiced my concerns several times in the last 6 months, only to get pushback from my husband. Somebody done jumped in that pod. Recently, during a group get together, my friend sat on my husband's lap.
No, she didn't.
And posted this photo on social media. Oh no, I was livid. And ultimately, she removed the picture. My question is, should I cut my friend out of my life completely or try to maintain some sense of normalcy? Minimal get-togethers. Personally, I think you should really cut her out because she committed like a serious disrespect.
If she didn't already sleep with your husband, she's going to.
She thinking about it.
It's up to your husband.
She done sized his package up.
If he didn't say to her, don't do that, and they confide in each other, if she has not already slept with your husband, she's going to.
It is still up to your husband.
And it seemed like he's open to the deal because he allowed her to sit on his lap. He should have, his first thing should have been like, no. It's too much disrespect. Boundaries was crossed here. No.
Yeah, so I would say y'all can see each other at group get-togethers once we can do that again. But as far as
they can't even handle group get-togethers because you all.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, because she sat on his lap at a group get-together.
Yeah.
So no.
No, you can't come to my house anymore, ma'am. No. You're not allowed.
And then you would have to sit down and have a serious talk with your husband about what happened.
Yeah, like what?
How that made you feel.
I want to know why he felt comfortable. Why he felt comfortable with her doing that.
Exactly. He should have been like,
people who have already been intimate with each other, you can tell. Even if you don't know, there's no confirmation. You can tell. You don't just sit on something. I would never sit on your lap, Justin. I would never sit on no other dude lap with my husband sitting right here. They are too comfortable with each other for a reason. They are too comfortable with each other for a reason. So if it didn't already happen, it's about to.
It's about to. It's going down.
Yep.
But
say, Alexa, play.
So
I love Leslie. I love Leslie so much. I swear. Alexa, play.
Kaya beat that.
Beat with a bottle.
Absolutely. Both of them extremely disrespectful.
Here's one thing that I don't understand, and maybe this is just. And Tara, I agree with what you just said, right? But if I'm with Tyra, and I'm somewhere with someone that, like, I guess let's say it was from my past and we were intimate. I don't know how comfortable I'd be in that room.
Well, that's because you're a man with integrity.
But Justin, the difference is this is somebody that you had a past with. This may be, like, say for instance, we have neighbors on the other side of us. We hung out with them during the pandemic because they know we didn't go anywhere. We know that they didn't go anywhere, right? So we hung out with them. We built a friendship.
Right.
It's not like I had a pass with the husband or he had a pass with the wife. No, that's not how it went down. What I'm saying is this couple here, they were new to each other. Not new to each other, but they decided we're going to stay in a bubble together because I know where y'all been, you know where I've been. So for the husband and wife to be this comfortable with each other, where was her husband?
Right.
Like, let smack the taste out of her mouth is what I want to know.
There might be something going on she don't know about, but here's my advice to her.
On the air.
Here's my advice to her. Don't cut her off. Do not cut her off because they tell you to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You want to keep an eye on that one. Unless you're divorcing your husband or getting rid of your husband, keep your eye on that one. Don't cut her off because now you have no communication.
You see what your pop said?
Let's
Uh-oh.
see.
What
Put
you
it out
say?
there. Kick her out of your life before you have to kick her out of your bed.
Boom.
There it is.
Boom.
There it is.
Okay. Boom. We already know something
That's
is
that OG
brewing.
wisdom right there.
Yep.
Mhm.
Hey,
She
listen.
felt comfortable enough to park her behind park.
If you keep her close to you,
No.
you may not have to kick her out your
But
bed.
like my
No.
whole thing is
That's
like
a lie.
I can't grasp how she was just cool enough. Like I can see you. I can see you. What
It got too
you
comfortable.
Hey,
It got too comfortable.
It should not have even gotten that. Nobody I know, and
nope.
for everybody I know, would never come. I don't care what. I don't care what's going on. I could be dead, and none of my friends wouldn't go sit on his lap.
Well, there was
No
that one
ham,
time.
no ham, no turkey. Absolutely
And
not.
then, to add
Post
insult to
it
Let
injury,
me get
on
away from
social
that
media.
other-
post it on social media.
Bro, do you
Like,
know
what
how
kind of-
fast my phone would ring if some
Okay.
shit was sitting on Goose's lap and all my girlfriends saw it?
Yes, this girl trying to lose
Listen.
all her front teeth.
Pandemic or not, oh my girlfriends and cousins will be calling me. Oh, we need to mount up. Yes, we did.
Yes. Okay.
We about to leave somebody stinking.
Oh,
Absolutely.
y'all tripping.
I don't even want none of my
Now
homies
it's violent,
dancing
violent.
with me.
God
What you
damn.
say?
That's not cool.
I wish some chick would get on Facebook, snap,
All right,
and
calm
she
down, relax.
I would call Tara like,
Y'all hype.
Y'all out here incriminating y'all, so we ain't gonna get
Right.
all these letters today. We
Well,
got 20 minutes left to show. Ain't
Tell
no way
All right,
we
we gotta move on. Let's
Hey.
move on.
I'm just waiting for somebody to say, I do you like I did the last.
okay, like we did that last girl. Remember?
Don't give me a reason. I have degrees in criminal justice.
Hey, FBI has knocked on our door before. Let's
They
not,
sure
let's not
have.
talk
Looking
about
for me. All right,
Here we
sit
go.
on his lap if you want to.
Next
Look,
letter.
flower
Next
shit.
letter.
Front teeth and limbs.
That's
all
right,
I'm saying.
Shayna. See, my friends, we don't play that.
All right, who took the last one? Because we need to rotate. We got to move on.
Okay,
It's my
did.
turn.
I did.
It's my turn. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right, go ahead, Justin.
Dear 10-7, we have a family wedding coming later this year that we're all very happy about. We are, however, concerned about one family member's drinking.
Uh-oh.
This person already has a larger than life personality that is amplified when they drink. The bride's family has, for several reasons, chosen not to have an open bar. A limited selection of alcohol will be offered.
Mm-hmm.
Our concern is this family member will become loud, disruptive, and embarrassing. Should we address this ahead of time with the family member, which will be uncomfortable but will hopefully head off a disruption at the reception? Or should we cross our fingers and take our chances that they will realize they should be on their best behavior?
Don't we all have that one family
So-
member?
They might have
So,
a
I know
problem.
a
They
lot
this
of
is
get
what
people.
you do.
Control.
If that person likes to drink that much, you find somebody to take one for the team. And they be like, the bar head whack, let's get out of here, go get some drinks. And then he's at the service, they remove him from the reception, everybody else have a good time, they go get drunk and plastered, and that is what it is.
So somebody has to miss their family's
well.
reception. I don't know. I think you could
Somebody don't want to be
probably
there anyway.
Because the bar is whack.
the bar is wet.
Look, if this
I'm like,
person
oh,
gets-
me.
if this person get turned up like that and they already know ahead of time that the bar is gonna be whacked, trust me, they gonna have some stuff in their car. That's all they gonna do.
They gonna have stuff in their car, or they gonna drink
Yeah.
what's available to them.
Before they
Because if
get
they
there.
drink all like that, they don't
definitely
care what
would.
they drink.
But see, all in talking to him ahead of time, it all depends on the type of person that is he one that's
Right.
going to be susceptible to it and open and understand and be like, all right, look, I'm gonna chill and actually chill, or is it the person that's going to say, all right, I'm gonna chill
And then
and then do what they want to do?
And be the first one at the bar.
And there we got a brand new day.
oh my god, I don't know.
Honestly, I think the people that drink make the wedding fun. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
but
would be more
But it
inclined
sounds
to
like
just-
he go over.
Yeah,
Right,
he goes
right.
overboard.
There are people that go
So he might have a
overboard.
problem that he can't control, right?
Right, he might be
So
alcoholic.
I don't know if I would necessarily remove him unless he's a violent drunk, but just
I
like
would just,
have somebody sit with him, maybe.
or just let him know up front. Listen, you go ahead and get on out of control if you want to. We're gonna have you. We're gonna have you removed.
If you show your tail, we'll have you taken out. Yeah,
So
it's
you
that
tell,
simple.
it's just that simple. Like I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
especially if we
Or
cool.
what
I
you
mean,
do
I like you
is
like that.
when you think you're getting too lit, give his picture to the bartender and be like, yo, don't serve him anything else. And you tell him,
Exactly.
I told the bartenders
Mhm.
not to give you nothing else
There you
till
go.
I say so.
But I think he should be able to be there and enjoy the.
So
I
that
think
way, when
so,
the
too.
bartender tell
Family.
him no, the bartenders don't get no heat.
Yeah,
Come back and see me if you got a problem.
yeah. I think
But
that's a
they can
great.
always go ask somebody
Good
else at
answer.
the
Good
wedding to get
answer.
them a drink.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yep.
can always ask somebody else. I would just be upfront with that person. It seems like it's not a secret, and let them know. Like if you get out of control, we're gonna have to put you out.
Yeah.
So
But hey,
choose
hey,
wisely.
listen. Hey, you know.
You know,
What I
you
did?
know
What
what
I
it
did?
is,
You know what I did.
right?
All right, we have two
All
more,
right,
Justin. Think we can fit them in?
yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
Goose, you got the
Go.
next one.
All right.
yeah, they short.
Dear 10-7, I've been married for 4 years. We have a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old. I don't love my husband anymore.
Oh,
Damn.
oh,
Wow, okay.
Damn.
I did,
wow.
but I don't feel any sexual attraction at all now.
Oh,
For the
wow.
past 2 years, I've tried to avoid sex whenever I can and pretend it's okay when I can't. Often, I've shed tears afterwards.
Oh,
It's horrible having sex with someone you don't love. My husband says he still loves me, and I'm selfish, and I don't try to
if
if I don't try to make this work. Our counselor thinks I've blocked up all my emotions and could be depressed. We have only known each other for 6 years, and everything happened very quickly. I am 41, and I know what life as a single person is like. I'd rather be single than stay with him and be unhappy. I feel trapped and like a villain. If I talk about a split, temporary or permanent, any advice? Any
any advice?
advice?
Well, is it like why are you not attracted to your husband your
Wow.
spouse anymore? Like it's got to be like this is kind of so surface. Like you didn't really say it's got to be a reason. I mean, you love this person enough to marry them, to procreate with them,
4 years
and
ago.
now 4 years ago, and y'all have two children, and now all of a sudden, I think. I mean, I don't know what the age. The children seem to be pretty close in age. This could be some postpartum going on. I think there's other things going on that's contributing to her lack of empathy. And a lot of times with women, like if it's other things going on, you because sex is so mental for a lot of women, you just block that out. So I think it's other things going on, and she's just like just over it, or she's got some postpartum, or like the therapist says, she has some depression. And
Right, which
I
can
mean,
be
I think
helped.
this can be worked through.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I
I
mean,
don't know. She was using some strong words.
but if she's seeing a counselor, then maybe you should see a counselor on your own
Oh, your
to
own,
work
right,
through what's going on just with you. You know, not you and your
right,
husband. You got to work through what's going on with you, and then they may be able to give you some techniques that can help you get over this hurdle. There's
right,
nothing wrong with taking medication if you need that type of aid.
right,
But I would say at least try. Don't jump out of it. You got two babies, like
Yeah.
right.
you like Tyra said once upon a time. It's like instead of saying I do, people just say I'll try. Like
Hmm.
You
And
do
as soon
that
as they get
half
tired
yeah,
of
finished.
trying, they leave. But
yeah,
my thing is, you was sexually attracted to him at one
At
point.
least twice.
So, right, at least twice. So what happened? So I just
yeah,
think this is really surface. I think there's some other things going on that need to be hashed out. I think there needs to be individual and couples therapy.
yeah. I agree. I couldn't agree more. Good
Not
luck. Feel
today.
bad for her. So
I think therapy is definitely in order, but it sounds like, honestly, to me, it sounds like she needs to remove herself from that situation for a little bit, for some,
take a break from the marriage. You mean?
yeah, yeah, take a
Well,
break.
that's what she said. She
Like
feels like a villain if
take
she talked temporary or permanent split.
take a
Right.
break for herself and leave the
She
kids, or take the
she
kids with
she
her.
may that'll be for her to answer. I can't tell her. I can't, because most women want to be with their kids,
Oh yeah,
right?
we
But
taking a break.
she's going to have to be a villain. Like if she's trying to cure herself, she's going to have to play the villain, and temporary, permanent, whatever the separation, she's going to have to remove herself for at least a little bit to work on herself. She's not going to be able to work on herself with him still trying to pretend that she's in love with him.
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder if she even knows why she doesn't find him attractive.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why?
Too.
Like, what happened?
Like, why don't you
Something happened. Something happened. Something was said. Something was done. We don't have enough information. But you just don't like, oh, I don't love him no more. It's got to be a reason why.
Yeah.
This is sad.
That's a tough one. That's a tough
one.
All right, you want me to take the last one, guys?
Yeah, we got 5 minutes.
Okay. Dear 10-7, I've dated this guy for 17 months. We spend almost every weekend together. I met his kids. I went to his family activities with him. He told me he was living with his sister and her children on the other side of town. I never went to her house. Last week, I found out that he actually is living with a woman, and he has been living with her for 6 years.
Oh, that's his wife.
She's 6 years. When I asked, who are these people? When I asked him about it, he admitted it. He said he's not been back to their house since. He went to a hotel, gross, and said he's been trying to move for a while, but they have just not been able to come to an easy agreement on how to split things. Should I wait for him to get this resolved, or is he a double crosser and I should just leave him alone? Please help. We are good together, and I would never have guessed that he would have done this to me. It's been 17 months, baby. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. And he's a double crosser because he shouldn't have lied to you. That is not his. What he say? He was living with his sister.
Said he was living with his sister and her kids. But he's been living with a woman for 6 years. It doesn't say whether or not he has bio kids. So I don't know.
Whatever.
But 17 months, look at it as something to do during the pandemic and move on.
Right. He should have been honest from the jump about the situation.
Did you start staying at the hotel once you found out that he was living with
exactly?
Yeah. Now all of a sudden you can move out.
He don't live there no more.
Like you could have did that originally, sir.
Come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
You tried.
Yep.
You tried. Come on, ladies. Y'all gotta be a little bit smarter than this. Come on.
Well, apparently, I don't know how true it is, but maybe we should do a show on this and see if we could get some guests to come on. Apparently, the dating pool is abhorrent out there. Like, there's just no good men or women. So it's like when you find somebody that you think may be halfway decent, you try to cling on to them as best as possible.
Wow.
Yeah, but then you're settling, and then you end up like the letter beforehand. Mm-hmm. You settle for somebody, and then you're like, I don't even love you. I don't like you. I'm sleeping with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, don't settle. Don't settle, but and don't put up with less than what you feel like you deserve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We lost them.
Uh-oh. And a hush fell over Jerusalem.
Did they cut out?
I don't know if they cut out or not. All right, so we have 53.
No, you wanna go ahead and
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There y'all go. Welcome back.
He can't be in charge of the hotspot.
Okay, now this is what you call reality TV.
This would be it. This would be it. So.
All right, so what's our final twist? Anybody got a final twist?
I have one. Mine is not sarcastic either.
Oh Lord. Okay.
I got a short, sweet one.
You want to go first, or is it short and sweet?
Yeah. This is something that I live by. Mm-hmm. Nothing beats a failure but a try.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Somebody else said it, I'll say it too. Amen.
Listen, I got
so true. So true.
I got it's a final twist, but it's a rant. Okay. I really realized why I don't want to go back into the office no more.
Yes. Okay, sure.
I enjoy working home because I can pass gas freely. I went
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Listen.
And my stomach was bothering me all day because I was trying to be respectful. So listen, I want to work from home so I don't have to have stomach cramps.
Amen. Amen to that one too.
That's my final twist.
Write your politician.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Working from home prevents stomach cramps because you can
It
pass
does.
gas
It definitely
freely.
does. Mhm.
Okay, it's healthy.
Yep.
People,
Justin,
people
what
at
you got?
people at my office just let it go. So, but what do I have? So mine is a little bit different. So, if you were in the area and you watch the news, you may have heard of a shooting that happened at a high school football game Friday
Yeah.
night.
Mm-hmm.
This high school is a high school that I've been to many times. It's actually one of my rival high schools growing up. I've
Hmm.
broadcasted there. I've watched games there. I have family there, you know, and I have family that goes there, family that works in that district, all like that. And it's sad that a 7-year-old girl had to die for something that she had nothing to do with.
My God.
Whatever the reason was, that unjustified reasons, she had nothing to do with that. She was there to see a family member at a football game. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Mm.
And it's just sad that people, we got I don't want to cuss, but we got a bunch of punk cats out there that's gonna pick up the gun because they scared to get their ass whooped in a fight.
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, put them guns down, put your hands up, see if you really man enough to square up with somebody, look them in the eye and whoop them.
Yep.
That's right.
Or
That's
maybe you
exactly
get whooped and you got to learn how to fight. Either
Mm.
way, put the guns down, man.
Right.
Now
it. Yep.
somebody lost a daughter, and somebody hopefully is going to go to jail for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
I
you
hope so.
need to be there. And
I
you
hope so.
need to be there.
It's still there.
Absolutely.
Yep,
Yep.
Yep.
definitely.
Wow.
You know
That's
what I
tough.
mean? Put
Mhm.
you live to see another day.
That's right.
That's
You
it.
do.
That
And
little girl left home to go to a football game, and she's never going back home.
I
right.
could.
She'll
She
My
never
poor
see that
family.
inside
I
the
couldn't
house.
even imagine. I don't ever want to know that pain.
no.
Mm. So
Not ever want to know that
that's
pain.
all. That's what I got to say about that. And
Yep.
so with that all being said, I want to thank everybody for joining
I
us on the
didn't do
10th.
mine.
Oh.
I thought you did.
No, she
I
didn't.
didn't.
No,
Oh,
Goose did
damn, my
his.
bad. Shoot, go ahead.
It's all right. I mean, I'll be quick. Okay, so this is called One Morning She Woke Up Different.
Mhm.
Done with trying to figure out who was with her, against her, or walking down the middle because they didn't have the guts to pick a side, she was done with anything that didn't bring her peace. She realized that opinions were a dime a dozen, validation was for parking, and loyalty wasn't a word, but a lifestyle. It was this day that her life changed, and not because of a man or a job, but because she realized that life is way too short to leave the key to your happiness in someone else's pocket.
Mm.
Mm.
There you
Amen to
go.
that.
There you go. Don't be responsible for somebody else's joy.
That's
There
right.
it is.
That was good. I like that, Tara. Like
Create your
all them
own
joints I like.
happiness.
Good job,
Yep.
everybody.
Thank you.
I guess that's
What you
it for the
got?
10-7 show for this week. We appreciate
Yeah.
y'all hanging out with us. Make sure y'all share this. Send that link that y'all watched. Y'all got on to share that link with some people so y'all can share the joy of the 10-7 show with other people. And maybe y'all can see what we do around here. All right. You can check us out on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Spotify, Amazon, all that good stuff. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. All right.
Check us
Yep.
out.
And like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe and share and comment.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
Now
yo,
with all
hold on.
that,
Y'all know
okay.
we have 898 members in the group.
I saw that.
Oh,
I saw that.
y'all all need
All
to
y'all need to
follow,
watch.
subscribe on YouTube then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what y'all need to do.
Yep.
That's what y'all need to do. Well, we appreciate y'all. We'll talk to y'all next time here on the 10-7 show. We out.
We out.
All right, peace, y'all.